Going back to the first dashcam you installed on your vehicle. What year was that? Dashcams have started flooding the marketplace in around the early 2010s, and it was a great tool to help prevent false insurance claims from people purposely throwing themselves in front of vehicles and forcing the driver to pay large amounts of money. Drivers started to install dashcams to protect themselves against these false insurance claims. When installing dashcams back in the days, most of you have a suction cup mounting the dashcam and a wire that is long enough to plug into the 12-volt socket. Over the short 10 to 12 years, dashcams have changed a lot, and some vehicles now have them built in and you do not need to do an aftermarket install. In this video, we will look at the Lexus Genuine Dashcam, which is available in selected markets. Hey, it's LSFT here today, and today we're here to talk about the Lexus Genuine Dashcam. This product is marketed in Canada and can be installed by dealerships in Canada as part of an accessory when you buy your Lexus. The cost of this dashcam is different for each Lexus model. The prices are before taxes and quoted on the Lexus Canada website. It is actually quite odd that the dashcam is actually priced at different prices for each vehicle, and I assume what happens is the price includes installation, cost of the installation by the dealership, and that is why the cost is different. The higher the cost, which means it is a little bit more complex to install. So let's start off with the IS. It's $647.51. Then if we move on, the RC is $677.51. The RCF is the same. The ES, which is the most expensive, which is $714, and then the LS is about $630, and the LC is actually not an accessory I found on any options, so I'm assuming that it cannot be installed on the LC. And now we look at the SUVs. The UX costs about $639, whereas the NX is almost the cheapest to install, is $595.01. The RX is $607.51, GX is $765, and the new LX is $545. So you may ask, a $500 plus dashcam, is it really that much better dashcam than what you're going to buy from an aftermarket place? Or is just another average dashcam? Let's go through the features of the dashcam and see if we can answer that question. So just looking at the dashcam itself, there's an action button, and then we'll talk about a little bit more what that action button does. There's two LED lights, one is error light and one is a recording light. There's a micro SD memory slot, and there's a trigger to enable audio recording or not to record audio. So automatic recording. So once activated, the video and audio are continuously recording until the ignition is turned off. The footage is saved on the SD card, and when the card is full, it will just override the existing videos and just keeps on recording. Basic feature of a dashcam. And then the next one they have here is interesting event recording. So to capture interesting events during your travels, quickly press the action button. And what will happen is the camera will automatically protect the past 12 seconds and the following 8 seconds to the SD card. Then we have incident recording. In the event of an abnormal shock when driving, incident recording is made automatically, protecting the video clip for 12 seconds before and 8 seconds after. And it will save it onto the SD card so that it will not get overwritten if there's no memory. And there is nothing you need to do to have that. So when the G-force of your car suddenly hits a bump or you hit something, you'll hear the dashcam beep, and it will actually record this abnormal incident. Then we have parking surveillance. So if the vehicle is struck while parked, even if the is off. The parking surveillance will automatically record up to 60 seconds following the impact, and the file will be protected on the SD card. So similar to the incident recording, it will protect it from being overwritten. The last feature is Adventure Mode. Don't know how many of you would be using the Adventure Mode, but what it is you press onto the action button and you hold until you hear a series of beeps. What it'll do is it'll record about 87 minutes of footage of your adventure, and it will protect it from being deleted or get overwritten if you're driving the car afterwards. So an example is you go on an off-road trip and you want to record your adventure and you don't want to hold your phone and record it. This will give you that capability of recording your adventure while you're off-roading. That's just one example. And what you need to do is you press and hold the action button again to turn that adventure mode off. I'm not sure how many Lexus owners will use this function, but it's there and available. The last key feature that they note is they provide you an 8GB industrial grade memory card. I think nowadays 8GB seems a bit too small, but again, industrial grade in air quotes. So if the 8GB industrial grade memory card is just not big enough for you to keep your videos, the Dashcam does support up to 32GB. You can purchase a 32GB memory card. I actually purchased this 32GB SanDisk high endurance micro SDHC for dash cams and home monitoring systems, and right now it's priced at $15 plus tax Canadian. I remember when I bought it, it was actually less, 3 months ago. So as part of this dashcam, there is definitely computer software or the mobile app. So both of these are offered in this dashcam. So you can download the software, install on your computer, it works on Windows or Mac OS, and be able to see your videos and be able to configure your dashcam. There are some settings that you can set up, and also be able to see your videos, your G-force, your speed, and the location of where the recording is being taken. And you can exactly do the same with the mobile app. You connect using Wi-Fi Direct to your dashcam using your phone while your car is running, and you'll be able to download the videos onto your smartphone and then be able to share those videos. I will be doing a demo further down on this video so that you can see what the software looks like. I will be using my Android device to demonstrate the mobile app functionality. So we launched the mobile app, and the hardest thing is to connect the app to the dashcam using Wi-Fi Direct. You will need to connect the dashcam using Wi-Fi Connect and put in a password. The password is provided to us when we actually purchase the dashcam. I have already put in the password prior to recording the screen, so that part is not shown here. So on the screen, you would see instructions on how to connect the phone using Wi-Fi Direct to the dashcam. And after that was successful, you will need to come back to the dashcam app to view what was recorded by the camera. Because Android operating systems differ from manufacturers, the instructions may differ depending on the device and Android version. So in the instructions, it says to go to Advanced. But on my Pixel 6 Pro running the latest version of Android operating system, at the time of recording this video, I need to go to Network Preferences instead of Advanced. And then you would find Wi-Fi Direct. Once I select the device, you will need to put in a password provided when you purchase the dashcam to connect. As I said before, I already put the password prior to recording this video. Once it successfully connects, you will go back to the dashcam app and the app will load up all the recordings. It does say that when you successfully connect, the dashcam will stop recording so that it can load the list of videos for you to review. So on the bottom toolbar, you will see trips, events, and adventures. This is how they break down the types of videos so that you can easily access the videos you are looking for. Trips shows the videos by timeline, and it usually bundles it when altogether where the dashcam starts recording when you power on the car and when you power off. Events are broken down into incident, parked, and flagged. Then adventures is where you use the adventure mode. Within the mobile app, it allows you to configure some settings for the dashcam. You can set the video quality with 3 options: low, standard, and high. When you increase the video quality to high, the 8GB memory card won't really record a lot of videos. You can set the units for speed as kilometers per hour or miles per hour. You can also set the time zone and so that you can have the correct timestamp when you actually look at the videos. And it can automatically be set. You can automatically set it, and I believe that is either using the GPS or the time on your phone. And under sound, you can set the notification volume, system volume, error warning volume, and the surveillance mode notification. These are all related to the volume of the beeps that you hear from the dashcam. You can turn it off, set it to low, or set it to high. Sensitivity settings. This is where you can set the level of sensitivity for the dashcam so that it would trigger incidents or not. What you're seeing here is the default settings. It allows you to change the acceleration, deceleration sensitivity, and the settings is ranges from 0.3 Gs to 0.7 Gs. You can set the right or left sensitivity. Allows you to adjust the sensitivity from the left or right horizontal direction. If too many false events are detected when you're turning left or right, you can actually adjust this value. You probably would increase this value so that it would not have any false positives. The center offset angle is used to fine-tune the dashcam sensitivity when there's an impact. This is really more of if the windshield is a little bit curved and that the dashcam is stuck in a little bit of an angle, you can adjust that so that when it detects any movement, it would be able to handle a detection of an incident. So now we go into adventure mode settings. This allows you to turn on or turn off the feature and how much space you want to allocate to record your adventures. So if you don't plan to use this, you can definitely turn this off. Parking surveillance settings. This allows you to turn on or turn off this feature, and you can set it to normal wake up or quick wake up. Normal wake up, the car is parked if an unusual vibration or shock is detected, and it will start recording within 4 seconds for about 60 seconds, and it will protect that video. In quick wake up, the car will start recording within 1 second from the point of the detection and will record for 60 seconds too. And when you select quick wake up, you actually get to select the monitoring time, and you can change it from 30, which is the default, to 180 minutes. Once the monitoring time ends, 30 minutes or 180 minutes, or if the vehicle's battery drops below a specific value, it would automatically switch the quick wake up to the normal wake up mode so that it would avoid the dead battery situation. The next setting is surveillance start delay. So you can set it from 1 minute or 2 minutes. And what this is used for is to reduce false notifications, because when you turn off your vehicle, within a minute or two you would close the door and it causes shock. So this setting is to prevent any unnecessary notifications within 1 minute or 2 minutes after ignition is turned on or turned off. And the next one is password. You can change your password connecting to the Wi-Fi direct using this feature. And the last one is reset. This resets the factory settings but does not change the Wi-Fi password. As we wait for the dashcam to load, we're going to go into the live video. So what this is you can actually see what the dashcam is actually recording at the time when you look at the live video. So right now you see that it's looking at townhomes. So as we wait for this to load again, we're gonna now open up one of the time slots and look at the video that was recorded. You can also see how long it takes to download the video and show it on the smartphone. Again, I'm not gonna be making this faster. You probably have to wait and get some silent time here while it actually loads the video into the smartphone, and then it will play the video when it's ready. So finally, we are able to view the video after taking 46 seconds to download it from the dashcam to the phone. You can see that there's a Google map on the top portion showing that I'm driving along Major Mackenzie Drive around 10:30 p.m. driving around 60 kilometers per hour, and there's a certain level of G-force. On the bottom it shows the camera output, and when I try to rotate the phone, it gets a bit wonky. On the top, there is a download function that allows you to download the video or a snapshot of the current frame of the video or the map. However, if you want GPS time and acceleration information, you would need to do that on the PC app or the Mac app to encode that video. It cannot be done via the mobile app, but maybe what you can do is make a screenshot, and that may work. You can also share the video, photo, or map via social media like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or even sending it through email. Even at 5 times the speed, it still seems a bit slow. So overall, I would say the performance is not really that fast. If you really want to watch the videos, it's going to take a long time when you're connecting with your phone and the dashcam itself. It seems better if you pull the memory card out, plug it into the computer, and do it from there. Overall, the mobile app has all the basic things you need. There's nothing very sophisticated about it, but a better app would always be appreciated. Okay, so this is the Windows app that you can actually load up your videos. You pull the memory card out, and then you load your videos and back it up onto your device. So here you would see that I actually have loaded up a video here, and it was taken in July timeframe. And let's walk through the application itself. So here we have menu, file, settings, backup, and help. Very simple. Here we have some toolbars where we can open up the screen, it's the settings, and this is for trimming, so you can trim parts of your video. Here you have screen capture, so if I click on screen capture, I can actually say what time, speed, acceleration, and coordinates, and I say OK. So what it'll do is it'll actually say you can save the image, and then you'll be able to use that image. So this is the image that was downloaded, and it has the date and time, speed, and acceleration information. And you can see that when we zoomed in, we can still see the license plate of the bus, but not as much as the sedan. Here they have a stopwatch. So the stopwatch is really just a tool allowing you to map out times so that you can say, okay, from this time to this time. So it gives you some information that you can use, but I don't think many people actually would use this. And then the last here is you can actually output it to Google Earth and be able to use this information with Google Earth. Down here, we have a chart that will show the speed and the G-force. Here you have the speedometer, and here you have the G-force. So you can actually turn it off or you can turn it on, and it's showing you that, okay, this is GPS. And in this map, it actually shows you like exactly what time and where you are, and based on the coordinates of the GPS. So here I'm going to play so you can see the video. You can adjust the brightness, so either make it very bright or whatever. You can actually make it play faster, or you can actually slow it down. You can slow it to minus 0.5, and then you can start seeing that, okay, there's not much movement here. I'm in a traffic jam, so I'm just going forward. So now you see here we have some movement, so you can see the speed and the g-force. So I'm going to use the trim tool. So you're going to use click trim. So here's where we start trimming. So then I'm going to move it a little bit over. Okay. And you can see that there are different things that you can trim. So I'm just going to press trim here again. So now you see that I'm going to trim from here to here. And if you actually add time, speed, and acceleration and coordinates, it will actually take much longer to do. But this is a demo. Okay. As this process will take some time, I will post the output of this video into another video. Link will be in the description below, or I will actually link a card in at this point so that you can jump to that video. So how does the installation look like? I haven't been able to find the installation manual for the NX, but found a few installation guides for other Toyota vehicles, and I would assume the installation would be very similar. So here we see a 2017 to 2018 Toyota Highlander manual. In addition to the camera kit, we actually need a wire harness kit for this installation to work. So the installation is different from how the Fit Cam X, where they split the power from the Lexus safety system camera behind the rearview mirror and have it connected there. So now we scroll down and have a look at how it's been done. So you see here that the dash cam is here, stuck on the window, and there's a wire harness that goes all the way, the A pillar, and goes down all the way behind the glove compartment. There is a lot of trim removal in order to get the wire harness to go through and get it through into behind the glove compartment. It seems a little bit over complex for a regular DIYer to actually get this done, because you're also going to go through the side airbags and all that. Here you can actually see like all the wiring that has to be done and clamping of the connectors to connect it to one of the wires in the connector in order for it to all get powered and all that. So my overall impressions on this Lexus Genuine Dashcam is that it's a simple and basic dashcam. It's definitely not the state-of-the-art dashcam that you can get elsewhere. Based on the installation, it does look like the Fit Cam X does look easier to install, and you can get 4K, and it also looks very OEM. However, this dashcam does have Lexus roots, and should work well with Lexus vehicles. For the purpose of just recording what is happening while parked and driving, this camera does the job. It's not a low-cost dashcam, but it can bundle into your lease or finance and split the payments over the term. If you don't want to ditch another few $100s when you pick up your car, this could be an option. I would hope that Lexus could update the Lexus interface and use the cameras already equipped on the car and use that as the dashcam. then we don't need to do another aftermarket install. But again, that could be another monthly subscription. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, and share this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that alert button to get notified when new videos are posted. If you'd like to support the channel, you can definitely provide a super thanks. I'll see you guys again next time in the next video.